You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Oh, we geeking in the bayou, yeah, we live by that code. A blunt in one hand, red beans on the stove. Click, clack, keys and a crawfish beat. Boot up the party with the Bayou Geeks. Got that jam box blasting Creole soul. Spinning hard drives in a gumbo bowl. Fatty says, bitch, we don't do slow. Even our hard drives got a Cajun flow. Party with the Bayou Geeks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. This is your boy, Maximus G420. As you can see, Fatty's not around tonight. Yeah, he took the day off. He's got some stuff to take care of. I know he's got a concert later this week, so I think he's probably prepping for that. Who knows? But we're going to get into it tonight. Got the boys with me tonight. We're probably going to go a little old school. We're going to talk a top five. You know, we talked about it. We weren't supposed to have top fives anymore, but we brought it back for this 1 week because Fatty's not here. Basically, the cat's away, the mice will play. So let me bring the first one. You guys know him, you love him. It's our boy, Derek. Oh, the muted. What's up, bro? Derek, are you there? Okay, Derek's not there. Derek's not there. Hello? No. Okay. Let's see if our other guys are around. Chris, you there?
What's up, man?
Yeah, bro. I don't know what happened. I put Dirk on and he was gone. Hold on. Let me see. This is a splendid beginning of the show. Dirk, are you there? Can you hear me, Dirk?
Dirk?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Dirk?
He was good for 5 minutes before. Derek, we can't even hear you, bro. You're muted. You got the look. It even shows it on the picture. Your mic is muted. There you go. Can you hear us, bro?
There we go. Yes, okay. I can hear you.
All right, there he is. Holy shit, man! Jesus,
playing games with me again.
That's what's up. So, fellas, what's going on? How are we doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
Okay, great. That was awesome. I love the enthusiasm. Yeah. Oh, fine. We're fine.
No, good, man.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's been a long week, man.
You traveled back cross country.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about that earlier. There goes Dirk. He's gone again. This is fantastic. I love it. I love whenever this happens. This is just my favorite part of the world. Guys, I love. Let's see what the comments are saying.
Give me 1 sec. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're not. Get out of here. Yeah, Chris's pick looked like Kingpin fucked up Egghead from Batman. It's some fucked up shit. God damn it, these motherfuckers. And look at Rick talking about the background. Yeah, we know what the background is. Okay, Rick. Let's keep it a secret. Let's not tell anybody nothing. All right. I was told not to speak of it. Jesus. But yeah, bro. A lot of shit this week. I want to kick it off real quick because we talked about this a lot in the chat, and even Fatty talked about it. We were hoping we were going to get our boy in here. I'm not sure if he's going to make a visit later or not. But Uncle Shay Shay, boy, oh boy,
fucks up.
What the fuck is going on, man? That video with Monique talking to him on Club Shay Shay, talking about watching the girls. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, we tried to warn his ass too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Video. Yeah, it's just he's finally stepped away from ESPN for a little bit, which they weren't making him, from what I understand. And from what I understand, even Stephen A wasn't telling him to get off, but it made sense that he would not be there. Like, I wouldn't want to be there with that allegation. And the woman that is alleged of the sexual assault is very nice looking. I don't want to say that, bro. I don't want to allege. Oh, there goes Dirk. He's just gone. Dirk just left.
Dead ass.
He said the fuck out of here. I'm out of here. Fuck the show. My big boy's over here. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Every video of her on Instagram was just her showing ass.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
And
it's
it's
just
and the scary part was that he offered like I think was it $10 million for a settlement,
mhm.
just to keep it out of there. And I'm like, I get it. Because people are like, oh, that means you're guilty. No, not really. That means he
No,
wants
it
it just to
doesn't.
go
And
away.
nah, it doesn't. But in this case, it seems like he just got caught up.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's blackmail, but I don't know. It's crazy because it's like all of this speculation and all of this is alleged, but she's civil. It's a civil suit. She's not pressing charges, which I always thought was weird. Um, especially because it wasn't a time thing. It wasn't a like it happened so long ago. Like the statute of limitations. It wasn't one of those things. It was just it was easier to prove that it was a civil case than it was a criminal case.
Right.
Like I don't know. It's ridiculous. Look at this
Like,
this guy. This guy.
I don't know, man. I don't think that he did like the assault part of it. It's clear he hooked up with her. Like they did something. Like that much is obvious.
Yeah, and it's the whole
And then-
consensual. It's the he said she said thing, bro. It's the thing
Right.
that's been going around since the beginning of time. The he said she
Given-
said.
Like given the stuff that she was saying to him, she wanted him to risk it all, bro.
I'm just yeah. You know, and if you guys are smart enough, you guys can go out there on Twitter or the internet and Google it, and you'll figure it out. We're not going to repeat any of that stuff, and we're not going to put that stuff out on here. But it is wild how she's trying to say it as something else. It is what it is. Bro. What are you going to do?
The one text was like the charge per cheat, bro. I was like, I'm done. I'm dead.
I don't like, and and this is one of the reasons why he wanted to settle out of court or settle out there to the side because he's like, stuff's gonna come out. It's not gonna make you look good. Like I'm okay with it because people kind of know what Shannon Sharp is now. But you know, she wanted to be private and as Jane Doe, but he released a video of what was it? The recording of the tape. That was crazy.
And the text messages. He
God,
put all of it out there.
When he dropped it all, I was like,
run game on me? I'm gonna tell all of it. And whatever happens to me is gonna happen because I'm gonna be all right.
yeah, I'm still got my job at ESPN. Somebody will pick me
And
up.
I'm getting that $100 million
I know she should have just taken the deal.
contract from whoever the fuck it is.
I'm sorry. If I get sexually assaulted by an NFL athlete or ex NFL athlete, and they're a billionaire or a millionaire at least, I'm getting 10 million. Just give me 10 million. I'll sign that.
I would take the money in that case, bro.
You'll never. And she's what is she like 25, 26? Like she's a young one, isn't she? Yeah, that's just
she like 25, like 10 million. We're pretty much, and her other stuff has been blowing up since all this happened too. Because dudes don't understand like not to leave the freak alone because they just don't. They're like, whatever, she freaky, let's go.
Hey, look,
like,
and in that same
Steve just did to that motherfucker. Don't do it.
That's that same vein. Zion had his stalker girl show up at his house a few weeks back. We didn't mention it because it was just a side thing, but it was the same thing. Like police were called. She was outside. There has been a restraining order put on this woman, but this is somebody that Zion had hooked up with back in the past, and possibly even might have had a kid with her. Not sure.
I heard about that.
Yeah, the crazy baby mama, but we're not sure if it's even baby mama. They're just saying that. I'm not sure if the kid's even Zion's. But she got arrested too. They're crazy, bro. These superstars, man. Like that's the one thing that I was glad that I hope I never have to endure is somebody going crazy because I had a stalker girl in high school, like between junior and senior year of high school. There was a chick that just like she saw me at summer school and was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna come by your house." I'm like, "Why? I'm good. Like we're cool. Like we're just friends." She's like, "No. Uh-oh. Here he is. He said his name too many times." What's up, Unc Shay Shay?
White girls. What's up, fellas? How's it been?
Man,
How's y'all week?
Good.
Good.
gotta ask you, bro. What the fuck, man? Like,
oh, that's pretty easy. Simple. It's pretty much this.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Exactly. Thank you, Clavon.
Monique,
yeah,
Shay Shay, Uncle Shay Shay, Monique told you. You gotta stop messing with ones.
I'm hiding out right now. I'm at the king's house.
Oh, that's not good. Ain't nobody else there.
Yeah. By the way, she's like 22 now. 22.
22. My bad. I thought she was 25. That's too old for you. My bad.
No, she was 19 when I met her.
Jesus.
me and Leonardo. You know the little white boy. The little what's his name? Leonardo. You know the Ninja Turtle. You know him. Me and him got a contest going.
Yeah. Oh, and how many young ones you can get?
oh my God.
Y'all gotta understand something. You know when my grandma made them pies? You ever seen the movie American Pie?
What kind of pies? Yeah, American Pie. Yeah, the apple
that's
pie.
How I look at, that's how I look at the white women. American Pie. Yeah, me and Sterling, we tag team pie one time.
Oh shit! You guys did Eiffel Tower on a pie?
Oh
no!
Yeah, we were the first American Pie. Saw an 8mm.
8mm, huh? Okay, that's different. That's white shut stuff going on.
So how's y'all week? Where's my boy at? Where's Fatty?
I don't know. Fatty's out and about.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. I know his truck broke down earlier this week or earlier today. So that sucks. So I have no idea where he's at. He could be anywhere. I'm not really sure. I know he's got a concert he's going to later on next week sometime.
So gonna have white
he's
women
just pre-gaming for that. Probably more white men than women, honestly, because of who's playing.
Well, no one's picky.
That's good shit.
Oh, y'all said I was on my show this week for the draft.
Yeah,
right after everything. And actually, I had Sterling fat ass come on. You saw him? Look how much weight that motherfucker gained. Instead of fucking the pie, he eating them fuckers now.
I mean, that might be the best option right now.
Yeah.
What you've been doing kind of got you in trouble there, Unc.
Unc don't leave no hole unfulfilled. You know what I'm saying? That's what got me into trouble.
You gotta stop filling them holes, man.
Yeah, and see my little thing under my name?
Oh,
bro.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, bro. You're ridiculous.
I mean, the important thing is that you cut it off when she asked for that money. So
I'm sorry, no pussy is worth $10 million.
But you guys offered her $10
this
million.
is before $10 million offer. This is like the 25.
Oh, okay. Maybe hers was. Okay, I offered her $10 million. Okay.
No
more.
That was her to keep quiet, though. Her to just sign that NDA. I know you had an NDA behind that. That's for sure.
Well, I may not be getting nothing. Who knows?
You weren't going to get anything anyway.
The world's a weird place. Shedeur Sanders dropped down to the 5th round.
Jesus Christ, we're going to talk about that.
He was that.
Let's talk about that.
It was all racist.
It was
they don't want black quarterbacks.
The Cam Ward was the number 1 quarterback, and he's black.
Yeah, he ain't black.
He went to Incarnate Word to start off his college career. That's as black as you can get, bro.
And what's that other boy's name from last year? 1st round pick. He ain't black neither. You see all his mama? She's white as the girl I was fucking.
Who?
Caleb Williams? I don't know.
Oh, Caleb Williams?
Yeah. If his name ain't LeBron, I don't give a fuck.
He's black too. Caleb Williams is black too. Went to my Bears.
He's just light skinned.
Yeah, he's
dude, like your boy Chris here.
Uncle Shay Shay, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
But
yeah, man. I saw your thing on Nightcap when you and Ucho were talking about the whole thing with Shador.
Oh, I don't know. I don't listen. I'm so high. I was just thinking about them pie, me and Sterling when he came on the stage.
When who came on the stage? Because Shador wasn't there.
No, Sterling. Sterling came on the stage.
What?
Sterling Sharp.
I know who Sterling Sharp is. When did he come on the
we know
stage?
who Sterling is.
On draft night, he was on stage with me and Ocho.
I don't remember seeing him there.
I don't
Oh
think you guys
my
were even in the
God.
same draft class.
How could you not miss his big ass now?
Okay. All right.
Okay. I think I'm wearing out my welcome here.
No,
Y'all had me on y'all show. Y'all don't do y'all research.
I mean, we didn't see him there.
Come on, Skip.
Stupid.
Actually, I may be on back with Skip.
You might
Only
be.
option.
Had to take a sabbatical from ESPN for a little bit.
You might have to go back with Skip, bro.
Actually, the show would probably be a fucking hit now.
There would be a lot of people want to hear what's going on with you two. That's for sure. He's got his own problems going on right now too.
All because of women.
All right. Is it a Fox Sports FS1 thing where y'all were just getting into trouble? Or is there something going on at ESPN too, man?
I think it's all the sports places, bro. There's always going to be something wrong happening.
The orgies are amazing.
Well, you heard it here first from Uncle Shay Shay on the Bayou Geeks podcast. The
Hey,
orgies
Stephen-
at those
Stephen
places
A.
are
had a
amazing.
nice ass. Trust me.
Oh,
I've seen it plenty of times.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
You can't tell the difference between him and LeBron's.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
You can't. Uncle Shay Shay, you're going to get us in trouble. We don't want to get in trouble with ESPN.
No, all right. I don't want to get you boys in trouble because I know you boys are poor.
Yes.
He
Very
was like,
cool.
yeah, we broke as fuck.
Yeah, Yeah. I don't know what that is. Sorry.
All right, Uncle Shay Shay.
I could pay for $10 million pussy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't afford any of that.
Yeah.
I can't afford $10.
All right,
pussy, so
fellas.
let's
Until the next time. Next time I'm on the run.
All right,
go. All right, be good,
All right.
baby.
Tell
Yeah,
Fat and Derek I say hi.
Yeah, we will.
We
If
will.
we ever get Derek back.
Oh, and tell Fat I sent him that package.
The package. Okay. Do we want to know
Yeah.
what's in that package?
Do you want FBI knocking on your door?
No,
No.
we're good. All
No,
right, Uncle
no,
Shay Shay. Thank
no,
you
good.
for coming by.
Yeah, I'm a pass
Appreciate
on that.
it. There was Uncle Shay Shay. All right. I'm glad that he came in, dropped in, gave us a little bit of insight. Not really much insight, not at all.
He had a lot of things to get off his chest, that's for sure.
I'm pretty sure
Ooh.
he busted on her chest too. But the Shador Sanders thing was funny. Like the memes just everywhere, just coming out of here, coming out of there. Like it showed a picture of, where's the Pablo Escobar meme where it's just showing him sitting in sad places all by himself. It showed it was a picture of Shador. It was a picture of Shador just sitting in the park, just walking down the street, kicking a can, like just sad. I felt so bad. I was like, God damn it, man.
They
Fuck,
made
dude.
it so funny.
Bro,
It
it
showed
was-
how truly incompetent the Cleveland Browns are as an organization.
Bro.
They drafted a quarterback on Friday night. What's his
And they
name?
get one Saturday morning.
Dylan Gabriel from Oregon. Figuring, oh, okay. Well, I guess he's not going to get drafted by the Browns. Only for Cleveland drafting the day in the 5th. And you're like, why the fuck did you do that? Now
Not
you
only
have
that-
5 quarterbacks.
And then not only that, but remember that Shador wore those New York Giants cleats at one time because he was talking to the Giants. Yeah, where were they at? It's like he's not going to go.
They drafted Jackson Dirks.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be Danny Dirks part 2 again. Because
We'll see.
I don't
Who
think
knows?
he's gonna be that good.
I don't know. He was okay. He rated
Daniel
well. He
Jones
was like,
okay in college too, but we
see,
saw
but Daniel
that.
Jones was only okay for 1 year. He had that one season at UNC or Duke, and that's why he came out. And that's why, because his draft stock was going to be the highest it was going to be. That's why he came out, because they were talking about that on one of the podcasts I listened to earlier the week about football, and they were talking about how that part was one of the things that was a little different But not only that, something else that was in the news this week that's definitely pop culture related is Kanye West has completely lost his fucking mind. Sent out that tweet. Did you see this?
Oh, about his cousin?
About his cousin?
Yeah.
That he gave his cousin oral until he was 14 years old. And the memes that I've seen from that, just immaculate. There's so many.
I just saw the gay fish joke from South Park come back.
It was just so bad. Like, so many different things. I've seen another tweet, but I don't think it was real. It was Yee saying that it was that he didn't have his jaw wired shut from getting into a car accident. It was to stop him from sucking his cousin's dick. I was like, that is so messed up. Uh-oh.
His album apparently dropped or something.
It's about to. Oh, is he back? Let's see if he's here. He's been gone for over 20 minutes.
He missed the whole thing with Unc.
I know you missed Unc, bruh.
Thank goodness.
Unc
I
Shay
saw
Shay
it.
And then he started saying some shit that we had to get him off because that shit was going to get us in trouble.
No, I saw it. Thank goodness I missed it. Thank goodness I missed it.
Hey, look in from the Bayou Geeks website. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget about that. Yeah, like and subscribe. It started off so great with Derek doing so well with the video. It's like we would know what technology is. You're showing our age when you do that shit. You know that you make us look old when we can't fucking do our own videos right. Can't even connect.
That's why I'm called the muted.
But yeah, bro, we were just talking about that the Kanye West stuff that was happening this week. We touched a little bit on the Shador Sanders. That was just kind of funny. But the Kanye West thing was crazy. And then, of course, Uncle Shay Shay was here.
Of course he was.
But yeah, no, the Kanye West, that was weird, man. That's just like, I really want to understand what's happening with him. Because apparently now he's going back to Bianca Censari, like the girl that he just broke up with after he broke up with Kim and got married to her right away. Who walks just the chick that walks around naked all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back with her now. And I don't know.
He's just disturbed. That's all. Hasn't been right since his mom died. He just gone off the deep end.
I think
that's pretty much it.
His mom died. And he lost his fucking mind somewhere because he just the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Yeah, because wasn't that right after his mom passed away? Wasn't that when he did the Taylor Swift thing? When he went on stage, he's like, Beyonce's album was better. Everybody knows it was better. Like, bitch, nobody cares.
It's MTV. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, no one.
It's MTV.
Like, what? How much money are you getting from this fucking award? Really? Like, that's nothing.
And by the way, I'm drunk.
Right.
He should have said that.
Well, he came in. I remember watching a snippet like after all that shit happened, and they were talking about how Kanye walked in on the red carpet with a bottle of Don P opened already. Like, so he was just chugging it down, walking down the red carpet and shit. Like, they're showing poses of him with that. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be a night. But I was not expecting him to do that. And then, of course, it made Beyonce the ultimate fucking, diva by when she actually won that second time for the other award. And she called Taylor Swift. Yeah, she apologized to Taylor and then brought her out there. It was like, and Jay-Z was like telling Ye, like, bro, like, you need to like chill, bro. You messing up my girl's thing. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're bringing negative publicity on her.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts, bro. But yeah, Ye, ever since his mama passed away, when she wanted to do all those different liposuction and surgeries and implants and this and that, that's why she passed away. She was on too much drugs. I remember them even talking about it, where the doctors were like, no doctors wanted to do like 7 different procedures at the same time. That doesn't seem fun.
Really.
They were like, no.
No, we're not going to do that.
Well, it's just like I just seen something the other day, which NBA players are known for mostly like their tattoos, right? Everybody sees them, big tall dude, lots of tattoos usually.
Right.
Well, I think it was Zion, and I think was it LaMelo or was it Alonzo? Somebody else. So I forgot who it was, but they were put Jason Tatum. They were put in basically under anesthesia to do a complete back tattoo in one sitting.
Oh
So
no.
instead of
I
feeling
couldn't.
it like you're supposed to, because what I've been told, one of the reasons you do a tattoo is to feel the fucking tattoo. You feel it getting put on your body. They got put to sleep. What kind of bullshit cheating is that?
Also, what if they fuck up the tattoo?
That's the thing. They had
like more importantly than like doing that. Like they fuck up the tattoo. How you gonna know they did it?
Well, you'll know when you wake up and they show you a picture of your back, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's fucked up. Like, oh, put it back under. Let's do it again. But they had like, I think they had like 3 or 4 people at least doing the tattoo at the same time. That's why, because that's just too much pain to do it all at once.
No, I couldn't do it.
But I've known dudes that have gotten back pieces and this and that. And they do it in stages. That's how you're supposed to do it, and you're supposed to feel it. Not one. One guy takes 14 hours or 10 hours to do a fucking tattoo. That's different, and it's never in one sitting. You ain't doing that much in one sitting. I think somebody told me that I think that the longest they did in one sitting was like 4 hours, 5 hours in one sitting. They got a tattoo.
Yeah, because after a while, like it's just to fucking hurt.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
That's why.
If it doesn't hurt already,
that's why I still have a blank canvas. I don't like pain.
I don't have a blank. I don't have any tattoos, but I have a lot of scars. I have scars.
I have a
fucking
tattoo.
everywhere.
I didn't even feel it.
That's enough. You don't need tattoos. You got scars. You're good.
I have so many scars all over the fucking place.
Exactly.
So
you don't need any more.
Fucking yeah, but yeah, bro. This week has been a wild week. Spring is in the air. How was y'all's Easter?
It was all right.
It was very quiet until WrestleMania. Then people were bitching and moaning. So the wrestling community is on fire.
Yeah, that's
about The Rock.
I was wondering, like, why didn't he show up? Wasn't he supposed to? Or I thought,
It was
or at least it was assumed. It was assumed that he was supposed to show up, right? Like, it wasn't like there was no.
Apparently, it said he wasn't paid enough. That's the rumor going around. He said, "Okay, I want this type of money. I want this kind of money to show up on the show." WWE said, "Nah, okay," and Rock said, "Okay, I'll just stay home then." That's the rumor. I'm not saying that's true.
Apparently, like from what I've heard, because I've heard that same thing, but another thing I heard is it was a receipt to Hunter and Cody for last year because The Rock came back in December. He referenced going after, the head of the table, meaning he was going after Roman because Roman being the tribal chief, but him being the high chief.
Right.
They would have set up who's the real chief for the bloodline. And then Cody won the Rumble. He points at Roman. And then they're like, well, we got the story with The Rock and him. And then Hunter and Cody got it changed to where he would face Roman when the match was supposed to be Roman versus The Rock. So The Rock was asked to come in to hype up to bump up the numbers for Elimination Chamber because it wasn't selling well. And you can see like before he was announced for Elimination Chamber, he was going to appear, the numbers were low. And then once he announced, that shit sold out the rest of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's just part of a bigger storyline. They're gonna incorporate it. They're gonna let the rumors fly. Like, let them fly. Why? It never hurt. It's never hurt wrestling to let rumors go, unless it's something super detrimental or it has allegations to do with some sort of assault. Other than things like that, it really doesn't even make that big of a deal. It's like that.
And it was like
whatever.
Nick Khan asked The Rock to do it, so that's why he agreed to do the Elimination Chamber thing. But then, like, he's like, okay, I did my thing. My work there is done. I set up the Cena thing with Cody. I'm the fuck out.
Was that Nick Khan or Manuel? Area Manuel? Who asked
it was
him?
Nick Khan that asked him.
Oh, okay.
To show up at Elimination Chamber. I think Nick and Area Manuel were both like, yo, we need you. Come help us out. He was like, all right, I got you. He showed up and then bam.
Another theory I heard is that they didn't like The Rock's ideas because he wanted Cody to turn heel. And they said, no, we want John Cena to turn heel. And I guess The Rock didn't like that and took his ball and went home. Another theory.
I mean, that could be true too. But Cena has honestly been doing some of his best work since he turned heel. Like, straight up, he's been fucking fantastic. And Cody wouldn't be that good as a heel. Because he's not that good as a baby face either.
In other WWE news, did you see that they bought Lucha Libre AAA Wrestling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, what? And now they're trying to get the Puerto Rican one, the WWC.
I started a bunch of shit online when
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I started a fucking war online.
You're super happy about it too. Look at him. He's so proud. He's like, yeah.
No.
Yeah. I did for one reason. For one reason. Fuck the dirt sheets. Fuck Meltzer. Fuck Sap. Fuck all of them. Motherfuckers in charge of people to give them news, and then you don't have any idea that the biggest wrestling promotion in Mexico is going to be purchased by WWE.
Oh, I knew about it. I just didn't say anything.
And one of them is getting bought by the biggest wrestling promotion in the world. And none of y'all those motherfuckers knew. But they won't come out later and say, oh, it's been in the works for months. We knew. Motherfuckers didn't know shit. And you know you didn't know shit.
It's called journalism, sir.
Journalism.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving them some sort of excuse. Fuck, bro.
I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck that.
We're not journalists, bro.
Like, half of them are fucking blocked. Like, I got blocked by half of them because they're on AEW's payroll. That's right. I said it. That's why they hired a fucking guy who worked at Fightful to work in AEW. So he might be on his way out. Nothing against him in particular because I happen to just know the guy.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. And I'm friends with some people that are friends with him too. So I'm not trashing him in particular. I'm not
in particular.
But the fact that he got hired with no previous experience other than being a podcaster to work on the creative side of WWE or of AEW made no fucking sense. I was happy for him to get the fucking money. But fuck yeah, I'm happy for you, bro. Get your money, but shit made no sense.
So you're saying we have a shot?
Shit, nobody will hire me.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I will not get hired to write a wrestling show, and if I did get hired, I'd get fired within like a month. Because
we knew about that.
Rip up this dumb shit. Here's what we need to fucking do. But what about my push? You don't deserve a push because you fucking suck. Get in the back. Go back to catering, motherfucker. You're done. That's Young Bucks, get the fuck off the TV. You're done. John Moxley, get off the fucking TV. You're fucking done.
Yes.
Your Death Riders equals done. The Elite are done. We're pushing Swerve. We're pushing this guy. We're pushing that guy. We're not waiting for Darby Allin to come off of Mount Everest because he might not come off of Mount Everest.
He might die up there.
Like, for real. Like, oh, we're putting everything on hold so Darby can come back and win the world title. He's about to do something where he realistically has a possibility of not fucking coming back from. Are you sure you don't want to have a plan B? No, we're going to wait for Darby. Okay, y'all are fucking stupid, but okay, do you, bro.
Well, the plan is they're going to put it on Will Ospreay. Maybe.
That's not much better. I'd rather go back to Swerve because at least he can fucking talk.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, don't put it on Hangman Page.
All right, fellas. I think that's enough wrestling talk. I think we got guys got it out of your system. You guys feel good? You cool? You guys jerked off in the corner, got all the wrestling out. Oh, the wrestling.
Yeah. We're good.
Right, cool. We're good. So let's do what we came here to do, which is something that we promised that we weren't going to do in 2025. And obviously we lied. But Fatty's not here, so does it really are we really lying? He's not even here. Like
no, we're not lying at all.
Nah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our top 5. That's right, folks. The top 5 favorite cars as kids. They could be TVs, movies, shows, whatever. Like just top 5 cars that we've always liked. You know, more than likely these are gonna be a lot of movies and TV ones. We're we're gonna go ahead and have Dirk. We're gonna have you started off.
Damn
And we do this order. We always do this order. Everybody should know. We always do this order from 5 to 1, just so build up some sort of excitement. But I doubt it because we've probably figured that we're gonna probably put it. There's a car in here that I think you guys are gonna think I was gonna put on here, but I didn't put on here. I was gonna put it on here, but then I was like, nope, not gonna put it on here. We'll get to that later. So yeah, Dirk, hit us with your number 5.
Number 5, I got this when I watched this as a kid. A couple of times when I'm growing up now, I'm thinking, why did I ever like that? But it was cool back then. This was Herbie the Love Bug. I love the Volkswagen Beetle. That was my top 5 car. That starts out my top 5. That little Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah,
or Bumblebee, same thing.
Yeah, I remember the Volkswagen, the Herbie the Love Bug, the little racer. Yep, I
Yep.
remember him.
Had personality and everything.
Remember
Love that
game,
kid as a kid.
Remember the game Punch Buggy? Whenever you saw one, punch somebody, yell out the color. Blue Punch Buggy, bam. Hit him.
No,
You guys never played Punch Buggy?
no. He did. I didn't.
Dirk, you never played Punch Buggy?
No, we just said that's my car. That's my car. That's my car. That's the closest I ever got as a kid. When a car goes by, that's my car. That's my car. That's it.
Oh no, yeah, we would say Punch Buggy whenever you saw a Beetle, and especially one of the older ones. You see it, if you see it, you say Punch Buggy. If there's somebody next to you, you fucking punch him. Unless it's like your parent, you don't want to do that because they ain't fucking playing no goddamn games. No fucking child in the back seat. Yeah, exactly. Right. And sometimes some people would call the color out just so you could see what car it is, so you to verify. Like, oh, blue Punch Buggy, bam. And usually it was a yellow Punch Buggy. I don't know why, but that's like the most common color I've ever seen Volkswagen Beetles in. Even when they came out with the newer models, they're always yellow. It seemed like they're always yellow. Yeah, yellow, or they were like the Herbie one where it had a number, number 15 on the side or some shit, like little Mini Coopers got on there too. It's fucking weird. So
yes,
all right, that's what's up. Yeah, Punch Buggies, Beetles. All right, Chris, what's your number 5 favorite car?
My number 5 is going to be the Countach Lamborghini.
Oh, Countach, yeah,
in particular,
I remember the Lamborghini
because of Sideswipe from Transformers. I fucking love that.
Oh, there you go. That's what's up. Ah, yeah,
that was a hard ass vehicle.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Lamborghini Countach was one of the first Lamborghinis that I ever loved. Yeah, definitely one of the ones that I liked. All right. That's what's up. Yeah, I remember Lamborghini. I was thinking it was in some other show, but it wasn't. It was a different thing. It was the Transformer thing. My number 5 is a 1969 Dodge Charger, but specifically because of the good old boys, the General Lee, because them Duke boys. When I saw them on TV, and I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool. And I seen what kind of car it was, and then when I seen like a '69 Charger, I was like, God damn it, this is a beautiful car. Like it still is a beautiful car. I don't care what color it is, but the General Lee, that's the one that got me on it. So yeah, that's my number 5.
Awesome.
Dirk, you're number 4.
Number 4, I had to go back between this before 3, but I decided this is number 4. It comes from a Smokey the Bandit 1 and 2 movie, the Trans Am, the black Trans Am, Firebird Trans Am, whatever Trans Am. Love that car as a kid.
There you go.
Driving away from Smokey, that was great. The Bandit.
Yep. 10-4, good buddy.
Snowman was the man. Cletus. But yeah, that Trans Am was awesome.
That's
number 4.
All right.
Chris, what's your number 4, baby?
My number 4 is going to be a car that isn't so well looked at now, but I loved it. And that's going to be the DeLorean. Back to the Future.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. You know what? We're go ahead and get an exacto. That's my number 4. The same one. I got it on my list over here. The modified DMC DeLorean from Back to the Future. That was definitely a car I thought was going to be on all the lists.
Miles an hour. You're going to see some
88 miles an hour. Yep. The flux capacitor. If you go, I forgot what the code is, but if you go on O'Reilly's website, like O'Reilly's Auto Parts, if you go on their website and there's a certain code that you can type in, like to search for a part, they actually have a flux capacitor listed in their fucking website.
Oh, sweet.
It's just hilarious. It's like, that is the greatest joke. That's what's up. But yeah, the DeLorean. Yeah. Too bad that company went out of business. You guys ever watch the story of
Yeah,
him.
because John DeLorean was like cocaine.
So much cocaine.
So much cocaine.
The 80s.
Like, yeah, I'm telling. Yeah, exactly. Like, there was a lot of cocaine in the 80s. Boy, oh boy, Pablo was happy. All right, well, that was quick because we both had the same number 4s. That's only happened once. Let's see how many times that happens. Dirk, you're number 3.
Well, my number 3, Gary, is your number 5, the General Lee.
There you
Dukes
go.
of Hazzard, just the good old boys. Never meant any harm.
Yep, I love that.
That
Fucking jump in the fucking thing. Daisy Dukes. Goddamn, who didn't like Daisy? Who
Catherine
did not
Bach.
like Daisy?
From Ohio, Catherine Bach. I like.
That's
Yeah,
what's
right. I
up.
like when
Oh, look at
I like when. What? Oh, I thought somebody was on the chat. Never mind. You said, "Look at that."
Oh, I was like, what?
That's why I looked. But you're right. I like when it jumped and it would stop, and you had that announcer. Looks like them Duke boys are on the water hurting right now. We'll be right back after these messages. See what the Duke boys are gonna do.
You know, all the time. They always get in trouble. These fucking
All
guys.
the time.
Oh my god.
Bo and Luke.
All right, Chris, what is your number 3?
My number 3 is also the General Lee. So
Jesus Christ!
going back to
Another-
Oh,
everybody got the General Lee in there. Which I had a feeling was gonna happen, but you guys both have the number 3.
I mean,
What's up? Okay, I feel
Look.
good about my number 3 now.
look, the fucking the fucking thing with the car, obviously, the Confederate flag wasn't cool, but the car was cool,
See,
so nobody cared.
Yeah, nobody cared about the
cared.
flag.
Like, I grew up in Chicago. We didn't give a shit. Like hearing
Right.
about KKK and the Confederate flag, we were like, bro, that's something out there. We're in the city. I don't fucking care about that.
Yeah, we love that car.
They call me a
Baltimore, dude. I didn't
Somebody
give
say a
fuck
word
about
like that to me, they're gonna be a problem.
It's the fucking General
Like-
Lee. Like,
Yeah,
I live in Louisiana.
there you
They
go.
used to have statues of that motherfucker around here until
I mean,
everybody
they
went
were from
woke
fucking
and fucking
Hazard
took those
County
statues
in
down.
Georgia or wherever the fuck they were from. Like,
Eh,
it's just way things were there. I ain't mad at them. They didn't seem
I'm-
to be like not like black people, so you just kind of let it go.
I know there wasn't
Yeah.
nothing around.
Yeah, right.
the
Especially in
chief, like,
Cincinnati.
If there were no black people in Hazard County on the TV,
Exactly.
should have been a sign, but we
That's a-
didn't pay attention to that shit.
that's a
back
different
then. We were young and just like the
That's a different show, bro. All in the Family. It was on TV. All right, remember that.
Right.
All in the Family was on TV. Like, it's just like slow down.
Yeah, all in the family.
You know what
Yeah.
racism was? Nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit about what racism was. All right, that's what's up. This was. No, nobody cared. It was on TV all the time, bro. You used to say racist shit all the time. Nobody would care. You hear the fucking. There was a video the other day that I saw was going around
Yeah.
the world, and everybody's like, everybody in the world, and they're like, and they go to everybody like, and they're making like it's like little Asian people in the hats, like ching chong, and they're like, yo, this is on TV. This is on
Oh.
Sesame Street and shit like that. And I was like, yep. So it is.
Back
what
in
it
the day, yeah.
is. But
They got away with all kinds of
that's what I'm
shit.
saying, bro. Nope. Yeah, we didn't give a shit, bro. We were not that sensitive. Like, that's why we grew up how we did. We were like, dark sense of humor. No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. The living color, we had all that stuff.
Yeah. My number 3, which is one from a movie that I know everybody's gonna remember. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California Spider that was sitting there in that motherfucking that glass garage showroom floor. He had it jacked up so they can return the miles to put the odometer back to where it was, and then that didn't work out because that's
Because they
you know,
had
of
the
course, it
back
didn't
wheels
work out.
down instead of the front wheels.
But that car, that was a beautiful car. And of course,
Very
it was Ferris
beautiful.
Bueller's Day Off, and it was shot in Chicago, and that was an actual real parade that they went through. They didn't get permits for it. They just shot while there was a parade going on. Did you guys ever know that during that parade
No.
scene?
Didn't know that at all.
They never got a permit.
Yeah,
that
they
wasn't
just
part
showed
of the
up and shit,
movie.
Yeah.
They showed up and they said, we're going to make this part of the movie because this is supposed to be a kid cutting class. Like, how awesome is that? There's a parade and you go to a fucking Chicago Cubs game. Like, come on, that's a Chicago
That is
day if
awesome.
I ain't never heard it. Like, that's hard as hell.
I like when they're side by side with Bueller's father, and they're trying to hide. Like, oh crap!
And I'm like, oh Jesus.
And the principal's looking for Bueller the whole episode or the whole movie.
I still love the scene where he jumped out at his sister
Mhm.
and she kicked him in the fucking face like 3 times before they
No.
shit. He was like, "Gotcha."
And
When she's in jail at the police station and Charlie Sheen's there, it's like, you say Ferris Bueller, I'm like, rip your nuts off. Oh, you know him?
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie Sheen doing Charlie Sheen back in the day.
Yeah,
Like that movie was so fucking great.
It was.
so many different things in that. Bueller, the whole recording.
Bueller,
Oh my god, the recording where he had it in his room.
Oh,
Ben
the
Stein.
song, yeah.
That
Or
shit
the
was ridiculous.
keyboard with the cough, like that.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts, bro. It's fucking so crazy. But all right, that was that movie. Was fucking, so many memories. But that scene, that fucking car, bro. That car when it fucking just dirts off and fucking falls off the jack and just fly. It's like,
no, yeah, really.
All right, Dirk, you're number 2.
Number 2 is something that Chris said earlier: the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
There we go. So
Love that car as a kid.
One that was gonna be on there for everybody.
Yeah, we have the DeLorean so far. What else we did? There was another car we mentioned. Oh, the General Lee. Everybody had that.
General Lee.
But yeah, I love that DeLorean.
I'm the only one that had the spider. I'm the only one that had the spider so far. All right, Chris, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is going to be the Porsche because of Jazz from Transformers, the Porsche 911.
Oh, Jazz. Okay.
I thought he said Jag, and I was like, Jag, the fucking TV show, Jag.
No, Jazz from Transformers.
No, Jazz.
I know. I know. That's why I was at first. I was like, "What the fuck did I just hear him say?" I'm like, "That's weird."
Jag.
Oh,
Super weird.
Fatty's got one on there that I love that car, but it just missed my list.
Yeah, no, I see it. I'm gonna put it up here after we're done.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. So then, okay, we're gonna this. I guess this is my number 2. My number 2 is it's a 1967 Impala, a black one, drove by the Winchester boys, Dean and Sam, from Supernatural. Like, baby, I love that car. That's another car that's just like, I just look at those old 60s and late 60s and late 70s cars, made out of steel, fucking V8 engines, just fucking barely have a seatbelt. It's a bench seat in the front, a bench seat in the back. You know, it's like fucking a rocket ship. Here we go, let's go. But yeah, the baby from Supernatural, the 67 Chevy Impala, fucking thing was gorgeous. Such a pretty fucking car. All right, Dirk, you're number 1.
Oh man, that was fast.
Yeah, because it was easier to just go through the cars. Fatty goes off on a tangent all the goddamn time.
Yeah,
Trying to keep this shit streamlined. We'll get to Fatty's list too, and we'll talk about his in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get there. Number 1 from the first Cannonball Run movie, the black Lamborghini at the beginning of the titles. Love the black Lamborghini, just outrunning the cops.
Yeah.
2 hot girls driving it. That's the best part about it.
Yeah. Well, some would say.
Yeah, some would say.
Some
But
might
I
like
love that black
Lamborghini
Lamborghini.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did like that black Lamborghini. That thing was slick and smooth and just took off.
Oh yeah, that thing was fucking. Yeah. Black Lamborghinis in black are always pretty cool. Like the
Very
darker
cool.
colors, like the bright colors are like you kind of expect it. Like you see a yellow Lamborghini, you're like, yeah, that's about right.
White, red.
A green one, like and like that neon.
I've seen the green one.
Like that bright. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the bright colors are fine, but when you see a black one, you're like, ooh, that's cool.
Exactly. Like, oh,
It's
that's
like, is
that's
that
nice.
Batman's car? Like, is that Batman's like other car when he doesn't have the toy or the Batmobile? You know what I mean?
No, I'm Bruce Wayne.
That's all that means. Yeah.
No.
I'm a goddamn billionaire. Whatever.
But yeah, love that black Lamborghini though.
That's what's up. All right, Chris, what's your number 1 favorite
Number
car of all
1
time?
is obviously growing up. This car was just cool. The red back and forth light.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's been unmistakable. The theme song. You already know it's Kit from Night Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking car. We've
Yeah,
talked about Kit
I
before.
thought about that. I thought about putting Kit on the
I
list.
thought about Kit too, but I was like, man. Like I was thinking about. We'll talk about that here in a minute too. We'll go over like what we thought of like our outside looking ins, our cutting room floor stuff that we just missed. That's what's up. Yeah, Night Ride. That was a cool show, bro. That was a great show. Hell yeah, you fucking driving down the highway, then all of a sudden the back of a fucking 18-wheeler drops and he just fucking drives in. Then it comes up and the cops are gone. I'm like, where'd it go?
Or
it disappeared. There's just a truck here now.
And lowers his back. He rolls out.
Yeah, when he's leaving. Yeah, they're dropping him off somewhere.
Yeah. Or Kit's nemesis car.
Oh,
fuck car.
I forgot about
Peter Cullen, who played the voice in the first season of him.
Or was the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right. Well, I guess my number one favorite like movie, TV show car of all time, which is funny because this one nobody even mentioned it. It's a 1986 Ferrari Testarossa, a white one, from those guys that used to bust all the drug dealers down to Miami Vice. Like,
there you go.
I forgot Miami Vice. Shit.
Yeah, like and then
I wanted to.
Yeah, that was when I first started. Like when we talked about this, that was one of that one and the Ferris Bueller, the 1961 Ferrari, 250 GT.
I forgot about the Ferrari.
Those were the two that were like those two Ferraris were just cool as shit. Like they were so fucking cool. I was like, my God, you see one of those? Like I remember, I think Michael Jordan had a Ferrari Testarossa back in the day, but he had a red one because it was.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Well, Chicago Bulls. It's like.
Here's the thing: he didn't get pictured in it a lot. He got pictured in his Corvette a lot because he had a Chevy contract. Like he was with Chevy.
Oh,
he promoted like Corvettes. Like that was his thing. He promoted Corvettes as far as sponsorship. So he was always seeing that like coming up to the game, you see him in a fucking red Corvette, drop top.
Okay.
Because of course he's fucking Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, cool. But yeah, bro. We had the DeLorean, the General Lee.
Yep.
Those are the only two that we really had. And then did you guys have another one?
Well, we had the Lamborghinis, but his was red and mine was black.
Yeah. And I don't think that was a Countach in the other one. Hey, there's a man breaking into your house.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So
where's Waldo? But let's go ahead.
Was that somebody else had Kit on their list?
That Jeff Lippman?
Oh, what the hell? Who's that in there? The stranger. Is that a ghost? Is that something real?
Is that Jeff Lippman?
No, that's not.
Jeff Lippman. All right. Let's see what Fatty's list looks like. He's got the number one is the Dodge Interceptor from the Wraith. That's a good one.
Oh, I remember the Wraith. That
was a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. From 1988, I guess so. I didn't really like that when they looked. That's the one with the big fan in the front, right? Like the big fan fucking thing, the long fucking one. Oh my God, there's a ghost again. I'm gonna do it every fucking time too.
No, you're just high. That's all.
Yeah, that too. His number 3 is Kit from Knight Rider, which kind of knew that. Number 4, Dodge Viper, just because that makes sense. I like Vipers.
Dodge Viper. Yeah.
Dodge Viper RT. Those things are pretty nice. And then King of the Monster Trucks, Bigfoot.
Yes, Bigfoot. Has his own cartoon.
I forgot about the Wraith, bro.
I forgot about the Wraith too.
I forgot about that. I seen that when he popped up, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "Shit, I forgot about that car." I even looked up a list of like famous movie TV cars. Fucking.
The movie didn't do well, and people don't remember it, but I remember.
I do.
Yeah, I remember that car though. That car was fucking cool. But one car that I was thinking about putting on there, but she still makes me uneasy, is from Christine.
Yep.
That 19. Yeah, I couldn't. I've told y'all about it. I still walk behind my truck when it's on. I don't walk in front of it. I don't like walking in front of it. I still don't, bro. It's a weird. It's like an OCD thing now. It's like I never like, and when I do, I feel weird about it. Like every once in a while, I'll walk in front of my truck to go like into my garage, and my truck's up against the garage, so I have to like walk in front of it. So I can only go sideways. And I'm always afraid that it's just going to turn on and fucking put me right through the garage, right there. Fuck my life. There we go. You ain't doing shit anymore. Like you can check the dash cam. The dash cam shows I wasn't even in the driver's seat. Nobody was in there. Just turned on by itself. And it doesn't even have remote start.
Yeah. Christine killed me, guys.
I know. That's some fucking shit, bro. But
Yeah, I do remember that movie. That's crazy. That car was nice.
Yeah, but that was one that I was thinking about on my list. What's another one you guys were thinking about other than that fucking Dodge Interceptor? That's a good one. That's such a good one.
Let's see. I remember Superfly had that Cadillac, Young Blood Priest.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I love that car. I'm like, that's a cool Cadillac. Ron O'Neal.
That one car, I don't remember what kind of car it was. From Cobra. That fucking old school style car. It looked like a 30s fucking model, but it's like it's the 80s, and he's driving this fucking thing that looks like a tank.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember what the name of the car was, but that car was fucking crazy. From Cobra.
Yeah, Cobra. I forgot all about Cobra. Yeah.
Another car that I've always liked. I always thought they were cool, but I'm not a big Chevy guy, but I've always liked these. You know, I did have the Impala on my list. Was a Chevy, the Corvette Stingray. The small ones.
Yeah. Small one, yeah.
Yeah, those for some reason I always like those. Those were fucking awesome cars. Most Lamborghinis nowadays. Like, but we didn't have like these super fancy. Like we had the Countach. I think there was like 2 other models of Lamborghini that you knew about, and then there was, of course, the Ferrari Testarossa or a GT or some shit like that. There's a few cars out there. There's a Ford GT that's a fucking supercar. There's like 3 of them. Like the Ford Hennessy GT. That car is ridiculous. It's not street legal anywhere. I think maybe you can drive it only like on a racetrack, like when you rent the racetrack out. But you guys had any other cars on there?
Well, I got that Maximum Overdrive truck with the big face on it.
Oh, the Green Goblin face, yeah.
The Green Goblin face. I like that truck. I also like that truck in Transformers, part of the Stunticons. What's his name? Motormaster and Motormouth. It was like a 2. Yeah, Motormouth had that two rig truck. I'm like, oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other trucks or cars or anything.
Gravedigger. I like Gravedigger.
Gravedigger's cool. Gravedigger was always cool.
Yeah.
But Bigfoot, I guess I like why Fatty said Bigfoot. He was pretty iconic. Bigfoot was like iconic, like Hulk Hogan. Like
yes,
back
it
then.
was.
Like you knew, like if you knew
Everybody
of
knew
anything,
Bigfoot.
you knew this. Yeah, like if somebody said Bigfoot, people knew.
And
Oh,
then
you're talking about the
Barefoot.
monster truck. Even if you didn't know about monster trucks, you knew about Bigfoot. I think that one and Gravedigger were the 2 ones that really like shine. I think Medusa was
It was
kind of
that
there.
one, Gravedigger, and then Barefoot.
Yeah, Barefoot. Remember Barefoot? Yeah.
Barefoot, wasn't that the smaller one? Oh, look, there's Fatty.
Hey guys, I'm taking a
cracking?
break, so I've been listening to y'all up. I'm trying to get my house in order. I got a friend coming in from North Carolina for the show.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
today, I told y'all know what happened.
Knows about it.
Yeah.
So Monday's gonna be pools from dusk till dawn, literally.
Oh man.
Wow, that's different for him. He never does that.
Hell no.
Yeah.
So I got I told Ski Woo, I gotta get something done today. Either pools or
Yeah, that sucks that your truck broke down. I was telling him that off air.
Yeah.
We were talking about it because you put that in the chat.
yeah,
That's fucking nuts,
transmission. I had to get it to the office.
and it just couldn't make it.
On the exit. I had to get off. That's
That
where it
sucks,
stopped.
bro. No, there's a ghost. There's
And
a
he changed his
again.
shirt. And he changed his shirt.
Oh my god! Okay, you did see it. See, I'm not
He
just high.
changed his
I'm
shirt.
not just high. See, you look better. The vertical stripes weren't, or the horizontal stripes weren't working for him.
Jeff Lippman trying to hide, but that's why he changed shirts.
Keep on fucking with Jeff Lippman like that, man. Leave him alone, man. That wasn't it. Oh my god.
Wait,
Oh my god.
you staying with Jeff Lippman?
No, he's not. He's not. And Rick even says it in the chat. What are you guys doing? Oh my- I was trying not to talk about it because Chris told me not to talk about it, but he jumped in the fucking screen. So here we are. We see you in the background. We're gonna bring you up.
I'm not going to get too deep into it. Just shit where I was supposed to be staying at was not good, so I'm staying here temporarily.
Plans change, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all you got to say. Plans change. And Rick was kind enough to bring you in off of the street. So that's all we can say. Like
All right.
that's all I even wanted to say. But he kept on showing up in the background. I'm gonna say like there's a ghost. There's a white ghost there.
Legendary
devil.
Rick K.
The white devil is right there. Oh
Wait,
my
so-
god.
Well, you need to tell his ass to get back on his computer and get back on. We need to watch. Someone to watch.
He's on.
Don't watch live. Go
You got
watch
your
on
back.
computer.
Be careful.
Yeah, I got your back.
He's on.
Yeah, be careful.
Watch.
Be careful what kind of back he got you.
Real
I'm
quick.
Just kidding, Rick.
I've only want to jump on too. I have to tell y'all something. We got a sponsor.
Oh shit,
And,
for real?
I got to do a little commercial for it. So
Okay,
y'all bear with me.
let's
Today's show is brought to you by Border Snitch. Every kid wants to be a border snitch. You see the Mexicans coming over the wall, pick up your phone and call the patrol. Border
what the
Snitch.
God damn it.
Garrett's like, damn it.
That's what that was brought to you by. Border Snitch.
Border
Brought to you
Snitch.
by.
Dude, I see that. I'm like, okay, this is
Yeah.
God's giving me a sign.
No, he's not.
So I called the
God's giving me a sign.
No, he's not. That's just an algorithm, bro. That's not God. God damn it. Oh my god. This is ridiculous, bro.
by Tycho.
Holy shit, bro.
By Tycho.
Oh my god. Shit, bro.
We said it from day one. This show is not for the lighthearted.
No, we were talking about it earlier. How we grew up Gen X's. We didn't give a shit, bro.
Did
Shit they used to put on our TVs.
Apparently it's not for Hispanics either.
Did old boy show up? He said he was.
Who?
Shannon Sharp.
Uncle Shay. No, not Shannon Sharp. Uncle Shay.
No, Uncle
Oh,
Shay Shay
oh.
showed up. Yeah, he showed up early.
Yeah.
Dirk didn't get to see him, or Derek didn't get to see him because
Out of some
he had
trouble.
technical issues.
No.
He old man does and couldn't get his internet to work. It was horrible. Usually I'm the one that has the internet problems.
No. Well, good.
Mm.
Well, y'all been good job so far, guys. I enjoyed it. But
Fatty said good.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem.
let me get back to it. And
Yeah, Grab,
y'all-
get your S&M dungeon set up so your boyfriend can come over.
yeah, we're gonna play with our new play set too.
No, that's what Uncle Shay Shay did.
Border Snitch.
I get a prototype, so
Age of 3+.
all right, y'all have a good one.
Later, bro. Be good.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy shit. God damn it, man. Oh my god. Brought
What
to you
could
by
go wrong with this show? It went wrong.
Border Snitch. Yeah, we're gonna get fucking flagged. I swear. It's
Border Snitch. Internet, Border Snitch, everything what happened in this show today.
so bad. Oh, my goodness. And we're live.
It's not
Woo.
real.
Oh man, we appreciate everybody being in here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. How many subscribers are we up to? Do you guys remember? I checked the other day.
116, I believe.
I seen it at 115, and I was just like, "Oh, cool, we got another one." I was
Yep,
like, all right,
116 now.
On the day,
Yeah, let's go, man. Please
And
like
we
and
may-
subscribe.
we might lose them because
And
No,
shout out to
Border
Rick K for his appearances.
No, there's a ghost, bro. We're gonna call him Ghost.
Oh, that's
now.
right, the ghost. Yeah.
The Ghost. Just call it. Now he's gonna be known as the Ghost. I have dubbed him that nickname. Who changed his shirt?
The ghost, yeah.
He didn't like how he
I'm
looked.
gonna
He was like, I don't like that shirt. That shirt don't look good. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking go back to live and change this fucking shirt. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you gotta come on now. Eventually, you gotta come on now. There he is, Rick K, the ghost again. Is that Ghost? Ghost.
Oh my god. But yeah, bro. But see, look, we kept it quick and to the point when we do the top 5. We didn't get sidetracked by Fatty telling us some long ass story.
I had a good 40 minutes.
I know that's what I'm saying, bro. He be killing me sometime. And if I didn't get you guys off of that wrestling topic, we'd be going even longer. I was like, God damn it. I'm sitting here fucking talking. I'm like, are they gonna stop? No, they're gonna keep on going up. They're going up another branch on here. Oh, here we go again. All right, let's go. Now they're naming people I've never heard of. Awesome. Ghost. There he goes. Yeah.
Ghost.
Zoinks.
Chris may know that from Wrestling Soup.
Oh my god. Holy shit. But yeah, man. But this week's been a crazy week.
Yeah.
I know next week's a good week. What is it? What is next week? Next week's the beginning of May. It's gonna be May. I would have made me and the missus will make 2 years of being sober, no longer drinking.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. It's weird because I don't miss it like I used to. Like the first 6 months, I kind of miss. I didn't even kind of miss because it was just hot outside, and I was like, I didn't want to drink anything. I was like, water's fine.
Water's fine.
Give me some fucking water, some juice, a Sprite. Let's go.
Gatorade.
Yeah, there you go. I would do that a lot of that shit too, especially because I work outside and fucking play basketball. That shit's fucking crazy. But yeah, no, so that's gonna be fun. That's cool. Also my nephew's birthday next week too. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, how is it gonna be?
2. He's the same age.
Oh man,
basically the same time he was born. Like he was born 2 days before we officially stopped. So it was like,
oh, okay.
Cool. Yeah. So it was like, all right. So like, however old he is how long I've been, haven't had anything to drink, which is pretty cool. I can still be around and stuff. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's like it's fun. And hell, I smoke the shit out of this fucking thing all the goddamn time. So I'll be all right.
Yep, you're good.
Yep. But yeah, man. But I don't have. Is there anything else coming up this week? Any new movies coming out? Is Thunderbolts coming out yet?
Thunderbolts comes out next week.
It does come out next week.
Opened this week.
What does? This week?
The Accountant 2 opened up yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Accountant 2
next week.
Yeah, The Accountant 2 with John Bernthal and
Ben Affleck.
What's his name? Oh yeah, Ben Affleck. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. They made the Punisher his brother. They made the old Daredevil, the new Daredevil's bro as the Punisher.
The Punisher.
I can't wait till they come out with that, bro. I watched the end of Daredevil. That shit was nuts. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is still going to keep on going on?
Apparently. Fans like it.
Good.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. It's funny, man.
Right. And they set up the that Punisher special.
What, the new series?
Yep. They set that up. They set up
yeah, I can't wait for them to finally get that, and like I want them to integrate it with Spidey, because I know Spidey's in that universe because they've already mentioned them in it before at the beginning of the season when Kingpin was running for the mayor. It's like having these vigilantes dressed up as spiders and such, and you're like, oh, I know what he's talking about. Or a devil in the kitchen, and then they killed that one guy. That was fucking not cool.
That death was brutal, man.
Yeah, at the end of the episode too, then you see what the shirt it was, and I was like, no, but he doesn't do that. He doesn't. That's not what he was doing. He's about. Like, he goes after bad guys. And this guy wasn't a bad guy. It was just like I love when he calls Daredevil Red. That's always my favorite part. Like, listen here, Red. He knows his name, knows who he is. He still calls him Red. That's just great to me. It's like he doesn't even have red hair. That's what you call Red. No, Chris. I call Chris Red. He's wearing a red ass shirt.
Yeah. Right.
You call Derek Black. Wait a second. Maybe I can't call him Black.
Yes, you can. Because it's true.
Oh shit. So yeah, so Thunderbolts, that's gonna be fun. I'm actually looking forward to that, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to the theater to watch it. I don't know about you guys. When it comes out, I guess on video or on streaming or whatever, I'll probably watch it. But I can't say that I'm like dying to go buy a ticket to go fucking go watch this shit right now. Like, that doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I do want to see that Cheech and Chong's last movie though.
That I'm gonna wait for it to come out on stream, or I probably can get on Amazon and rent it right now if I wanted to. But it's not that. I do want to watch it because it is their last movie, and it's like a documentary. Kind of, sort of, which is kind of cool. You know what's funny? Speaking of Cheech and Chong, you guys ever watch that show on Paramount or CBS? It's called Ghost.
Yeah.
Well, they just did a 420 episode the other day, where a guy that works at like the restaurant that's at the hotel was smoking in the car, hot boxing, so it's just fucking smoke everywhere. The ghosts were chilling in there with him, and because the ghost can smell, the ghost got high. And it was so fucking cool to watch some of these ghosts, because some of the ghosts are like very straight laced, Like one of the guys' name is Pete, who got killed with an arrow through his neck, who was like a mastered Boy Scout kind of guy, and that's what he was dressed in. So whatever you die, what you're dressed in, that's what you're in for the rest of eternity. And but he's like the straightest, like Pete, the accountant, fucking this guy, travel agent guy, nerdy guy, just getting wasted. And it's just fucking great seeing the ghost getting wasted. And the one ghost that's always wasted because she died with so many drugs in her. She's like, you guys are lightweights, man. I don't even feel nothing. It's fucking weird because she's like, this is
nothing.
I know, but everybody else that's in the car is fucking lit. They're like, oh man, like I can't believe, like I feel like this, and it's just funny because they're like, ghosts can get high. They're like, yeah, ghosts can get high. Oh my god,
that sounds pretty funny.
Here's a good one. I've never had this one. What's y'all's all-time ugliest car? He has a 2001 green Ford Taurus. That's a pretty ugly fucking car.
The Ford Pinto.
The Pinto is pretty bad. Not the El Camino, because the El Camino was nice. The Ranchero, the Ford Ranchero, that was like the knockoff of the Chevy El Camino. You know what I'm talking about? The little 2 doors, and then they had basically a long back. It looked like a flatbed truck.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sounds like
what's the other ugliest car? The Cybertruck.
Yeah, that thing's hideous.
That thing is fucking gross, bro. I've seen it up close. I drive by one in one of the neighborhoods that I do.
Yeah, that Cybertruck, yeah.
It's just... And then I seen a white one the other day, which was weird. Because they're
a white one?
Exactly. That's the same face I made, too. Yeah. Christy was like, I told her that shit. She's like, what? There's a white one? I was like, I didn't know they made them in white. I'm like,
I know.
I was surprised out of my fucking mind. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's funny you mentioned that. Just saw one of those Cybertrucks downtown recently. I said, really? Okay.
Those are like the ugliest fucking vehicles, man. They're fucking idiots, man.
It's what a kid would draw if he made a car. Is he would make a truck. And then I see the picture of him parked in like parking garages where the ceilings are angled, and that's the only place they can park. It's like they park. And it's crazy part too is the Cybertruck. When I first saw them like on TV, I never seen one in person. They didn't look that big. They're big. It's big. It's huge, and it looks. It's like it makes it uglier to me. It's like, why is this so ugly? This is such an ugly fucking car.
I know.
People love that shit too.
They do. I'm always thinking every time I pass one, it's going to come to life and come get me.
That's crazy.
It's like, this thing going to come on and chase me? What the hell?
Yeah, it is. It's like somebody pulls the fucking mask off of the car, and it's just Elon. Like Scooby-Doo. I would have got away with it if it wasn't for these damn kids.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And it's crazy because the Tesla cars actually don't look bad.
No, the Tesla cars are fine. Even the Roadsters and some of the other ones.
It's like, how do you go from that to that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't understand it. Like, I was. You seen when I put in the chat today from Instagram that I saw that Bezos trying to make a truck, a little EV, a little mini EV. I'm like, what the fuck? It's bigger than like one of those utility trucks that you see at the golf course. That's all that thing is bigger than. My cousin, my brother-in-law has a cart like that at his house because he's got fucking land. like, what are you talking about? It's a 2-cylinder. Here it is. That's all it is. It's a fucking battery. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I shouldn't be able to put that in my truck to use it as a spare truck. Like, that's what I could do. I could put that in the back of my truck, empty out the back of my truck, have a spare truck. If my truck breaks down, I can just pick that one up, drop it down, and fucking drive it. Like, later, I'm out of here. Fucking Dr. Evil on their ass. Fucking mini my truck.
I'm just gonna call the tow truck. No, I'll be back later. See ya.
I'll get it later. What the fuck? Where do you get a go-kart from? How do you get up with a go-kart? The go-kart gets bigger than this fucking thing.
Gary's like, I gotta get to work. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, a Geo Tracker. Holy shit. You guys remember those?
Oh, I remember those.
That
Yeah.
is the ultimate 1980s, 1990s fucking car. This
Yeah.
fucking Geo Tracker. Holy shit.
I remember Geo
My
Trackers.
brother
Yeah.
had Geo Tracker.
Suzuki Samurais were the ones that were just because a Tracker was like a rag top, right?
Yep.
And the
Mhm.
Samurai was the Suzuki version, and they had a hard top version of it, so they were cooler. So if you flipped that fucking thing, at least you had a hard top versus you had a Geo Tracker and you were going to die. That's about it. But yeah, holy shit, I remember the fucking Geo Trackers.
Oh. Hey, Gary, you remember House Party?
Yeah.
Remember that Jeep that Full Force drove? I used to like that.
Yeah, those the open end, the big Jeeps are pretty nice.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's a
and you know that
that
there's
just popped in my head.
There's a weird thing in all the Jeeps, and I've read about it and seen about it. It's just a weird random fact that all the Jeeps have an animal on the Jeep somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, like somewhere are like obvious places, like you can open a door and it's just like you'll see like a picture of an animal, or like in the molding is a lizard, you know, or a gecko or some shit, or a frog, or a fucking there's a coyote face or some shit, you know, somewhere in the a turtle, you know, because it's an outdoorsy, you know, company.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. So it's so
get
you're gonna have that kind of but it's like somewhere in every Jeep there's in a different spot a different creature of some sort. And I'm like, what? That's pretty. I was like, that's actually kind of cool. Like,
oh, look,
that's actually kind of, that's like a Where's Waldo, but some of them are like super easy. It's like, oh, it's right there. You're like, oh, I have to look for it or nothing. Like,
yeah.
Bullshit.
Look, I got a Roadrunner.
No, exactly. That was a pretty cool car too. Fucking Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yep.
Those were fast fuckers. They know how to make the cars in the 60s and 70s, man. They're like, yeah, muscle cars. Just put fucking gas and go. Car weighed 17,000 pounds because it was so fucking heavy, made of metal. Yeah. That's the one thing. Like, what was y'all's first car that you guys like grew up driving? Well, Dirk's never driven, so all right. Chris, what was your first? Huh?
I've never driven, but like the first car I tried to drive was my dad's Ford truck.
Both of you don't really drive?
No, I take the Metro bus.
But even when you're like,
I can't drive. So
why can't you drive? Is that a medical thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Oh, see, now I was gonna make fun of you, and I'm gonna feel bad. See, I'm gonna feel bad.
You still make fun of me. Everybody else does. I don't give a fuck.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'll do it later now because now you're making me feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, don't feel bad. It's like it is what it is. Fuck.
That sucks, bro. That fucking sucks. I couldn't even understand. I drive every day for a living. Like me and Fatty drive all the time. And when we don't got to drive somewhere, that's why we stay home all the time. You know why? I don't have to drive nowhere. Like I did errands today. We fucking did errands today and ran off. And I was like, man, my fucking knee's killing me. I'm fucking playing basketball this week. Like, god damn it. But no, the first car I drove was a 1984 Buick Skylark Limited Edition. It was a V6.
Oh shit.
Made out of fucking metal. This fucking doors on this bitch were fucking heavy as fuck. Like
you gotta slam them.
Yeah, like that car was only 7 years older than me, or 7 years younger than me, because it was an 84 and I was born in 70s. It was fucking crazy. That was the car that like my parents, like that was like their first new car. By the time I got it, it's fucking, you know, early 90s. Here, you can take this.
Here you go, son. This is yours now.
Yeah, and it fucking wrecked that shit so many times. So many times I wrecked that car. Oh my god! And the funny part was, I think I got into like 5 car accidents in that car in a span of like 2 years. Not a single one of them were my fault. Like one was a guy, like I'm going straight down a road. He's coming at me, but he's making a left in front of me. But he has to see that it's clear. He doesn't see he just turns out in front of me as I'm fucking coming up to the intersection. Fucking took his whole backside out. Put him into a pole. Fucking how's that my fault?
Yeah, exactly.
The worst way. The other ones were like fender benders because there was like 4 or 5 car accidents where somebody hits the brakes and then everybody just fucking smashing on top of each other. And you're just like, cool. I got replaced that radiator like 4 times with my dad. It's fucking nuts, bro.
Like with this Chicago.
I know, exactly. Like, one time I was going to get my girlfriend and I texted her, or not texted her, paged her that I was on my way. Like, you know, sent her the pager message. Yeah.
Pager. Came from a drug deal. Come to pick you up.
143. You know, love you. That's stupid shit. But yeah, bro. But I got into a fucking wreck because somebody was driving down the street and they cut somebody off and it just started raining. So it just started raining.
Oh
So it was
no!
the worst condition.
Yeah, that's the worst
And so
condition. Yep.
So the car got spooked in front, hit the brakes. They got smashed from behind. Then another car smashed that car from behind. I was the fourth car in the pileup. I smashed into that car, and then I got hit in the back by that other car. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And like, there's no way to text her or call her. I had to wait for the police to come. She like ended up having to get her mom or dad to come get her or some shit because I was supposed to come get her, and my parents didn't know what was going on because she got home and was still waiting to hear from me. And my parents fucking paging me, and I'm fucking like, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't have a cell phone. There ain't no cell phones around here. We ain't got no money like that. I'm not going to a Pace phone. I'm still waiting for this cop to write everybody a fucking report for this goddamn 6-car accident that I was in the middle of. That's some bullshit. Somebody got scared and they cut him off. Bro, it was so fucked up. That was the one that I remember the most. Those two. It was like, God damn it, man. The other ones were just like bullshit. Fucking somebody fucking hits the car while it's parked, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? My car was in a Walgreens parking lot, and somebody took the corner and decided to rip the fucking bumper off my shit. All right, cool. That seems fair. Oh, there's cameras. That security camera doesn't work. All right, cool. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound about right. Of course, it's that camera. That doesn't work.
Yeah,
but that sucks.
You good, Chris? You've been concentrating a lot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. So
he's like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just mean mugging. All right, cool.
No, sir, so good.
Oh man, but yeah, boys. But it was it's been fun. It's been a good one. I guess we're gonna start wrapping it up. Do what we got to do. And yeah, we just want to give a good shout out to everybody that tuned in and subscribed and hit us up after the Kevin Castle news. That was cool. You guys showing us the support and reaching out to us. That was fun. I like that. I appreciate it. But he was part of he was part of the family. He's the reason why we're here.
That's right.
What's this?
You got the Bayou Geeks started.
What is Rick? What is Rick? What is this?
You mean the swastika truck?
For the Tesla.
Oh,
the Cybertruck. Yeah.
Oh, I get. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. I got you.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. He's like, I was just excited. He just put my hand out. You mean like a zig high, like a zig hail, like you're doing. Okay, cool. And he keeps on doing it.
No, I was saluting the flag. I was saluting the flag. No, I wasn't doing that. I was saluting the flag. Chris like, okay.
Right, like, yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, that shit was.
Chris was like, yeah, right.
That's why his ass got busted on 4chan being totally fucking racist, but we're not going to get into that because we don't talk about that on the show.
All right, cool. Awesome.
Fuck that motherfucker and his fucking trucks.
All right, cool. He's like, it sounds like a Karl Malone situation that I have. All right, we're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? We don't want him to get me on Karl Malone. Fucking Fatty brought that shit up again the other day.
Let's not start. Yeah, let's not start that again.
All right, bro. Let's shout some people out real quick. We got the Mo Dirk City podcast. You love them, you know who they are. Spitball Media, Wrestling Soup, our boy Don Tony. I'm not sure if they're still doing the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show, but I do see the alerts on Discord because I'm on the Discord.
Yeah, he's still doing the show.
That's what's up. After the huddle, our boys at Down South Sports Fanatics, Joe Punches, Jeff Littman, and was it the Garden of Thought? Is that what it's called?
Garden of Thought. Yeah.
Garden of Thought.
Okay, yeah. I
shout out to Rich Dow.
Hey now, Rich Dow.
Excellent knows a life.
Yeah, that's what's up. This motherfucker here. He's starting. He's really trying me.
Yeah, boy. Nope. Nobody said his name. Nobody.
Shout out to Drew Yari as well.
Yeah, Drew Yari experience.
The
Wrestling Outlet. I forgot Boxman and Smart Wahlberg.
Yeah,
that's what's
Wrestling
up.
Outlet.
Yep. Totally inappropriate team sport. Shout out to them. I'll be on Tuesday. Talking
there
sports.
There you go. Talking sports. All right, Dirk.
Getting together with that Rich Dow to do a baseball show once everything settles down here or whatever.
Once your situation gets straight, we're good, bro. You're not got to worry about all that.
Yeah, what happened to your team when they played us? They got beat 20-2 or something like that?
Yeah, I don't
I'm thinking, damn.
I won't talk about
He
that.
was
Reds
so-
aren't that good.
He was not happy
And
at all.
my last fucking weekend in Colorado, and I was out with my now ex-wife, and because we were going to do something, and the game was on. I was like, God damn.
I'm thinking my Reds aren't that good. They're not.
Look, man, my Cubs keep on winning
Apparently,
series.
the Orioles were that bad. So
Well, that's
My Cubbies,
Good.
my Cubbies are doing good. That's all I'm happy about.
First
They're
place,
over
yep.
500. They're over 500. They got a bunch of ragtag. All these guys have names. I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are.
they're
All my
winning.
favorite players are all exactly.
yeah,
that's all I cared about.
They're playing good
They're
ball, so it doesn't matter.
It's fucking. They're playing team ball. They're playing old school 1973. Fucking. Let's just get bases on balls. Let's just play. Let's go do it. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. Check us out next week. It'll probably just be me and Fatty. I'm not sure. We'll see if he's 100% recovered from his concert going from acid bath from earlier in the week.
Acid bath, yeah.
He's had some times where he's gone to a concert and it's taken him 3 days to get over it. We're old, folks. Yes, we're old.
It takes us time to recover at this point.
Yeah, no.
Stop going to concerts.
Look, bro, my knee started hurting Tuesday night after I played basketball. It's Saturday. It still fucking hurts. My knee's fucking killing me.
Oh,
Icing this bitch down. I got a game on Monday night. I got a game Wednesday. I'm fucking. My knee's killing me. I'm just
need that copper fit knee brace, buddy. That's
bro,
what you
tell
need.
me about it. Yeah, Brett Favre, where you at, bro? We get a sponsorship
Exactly.
from them? We need to get a sponsorship from those.
Yes,
The money for more
Copper fit,
like,
the wrist thing.
for people to pay for like his daughter's great college. Oh wait, not supposed to talk about that either.
Oh, that's right. We can't do that.
Nope,
That shit
nope,
was
not supposed to talk about
fantastic,
that.
bro.
Fuck Brett Favre.
Look, bro, that's all Aaron Rodgers is doing. We need him to do that and to play for Minnesota. We need him to steal $4 million
from poor people.
From poor people,
and then
yeah.
pay
From like Alabama or hell, Louisiana. Who knows where you can get a steal it from?
He's from California, where he went to college.
That'd be great.
He went to California. Yeah.
Oh, then he's got to show his penis to a reporter that doesn't want to see it. He's got to do that.
Right.
That's so. Our bingo card is pretty filled. He's done a lot of them. Let's give him credit. He's following in his footsteps very well.
Got drafted, but played for the Packers. Went to the Jets. Was terrible.
Variable. Go to Minnesota.
He's still flirting with Minnesota right now. He's still flirting with Minnesota. But
he doesn't want to be in Pittsburgh.
Let's get out of here. Thanks everybody for coming out, checking us out. Appreciate all the likes, all the comments. Please like and subscribe, rate and review, podcast family. Check us out. Bayou Geeks, we out, baby. Good night, y'all.